Japanese, the root word of kuzushi means to break down or crumble. In the martial arts, we use kuzushi to signify compromising the balance and structure of our opponents so they cannot resist our technique. The first aspect of kuzushi is understanding the importance of posture and the alignment of the skull over the feet. If an individual has good posture, it's very difficult to affect them with any downward pressure. It doesn't matter if you are pushing down directly through their spine or through their arm or point of connection. The concept of misalignment shows that if we can move their skull away from being above their feet, our partner must either lose their balance, lose their structure, or take a step in order to attempt to recover their balance. If we misalign our partner slowly, we can find the exact point at which off-balancing begins to happen. At that instant, even a small amount of downward force can now cause uke to collapse. In this practice, students can try moving the shoulders and head in 4 directions away from the center point in order to explore off-balancing their partner and discover the point at which our partner loses their balance. We can introduce an exercise where we try to create this kuzushi through the point of uke's attack. Instead of directly gripping and controlling uke's arm and body, we can try to off-balance uke in 8 directions using only the connection provided by them through their attack or grab. Again, uke tries to keep their balance and straight posture and only move their feet when they feel they are losing their balance. We are calling this exercise Happo No Kuzushi after a similar exercise from Judo that is based on Judo's standard lapel and arm grab. Here we demonstrate Happo No Kuzushi using a katatadori ikkyo connection. However, the point is not to execute a technique or to teach a particular way of doing a technique, but instead to practice sensing uke's structure through this point of contact, and to practice taking the slack out of uke's joints in order for our extension to affect their balance in any direction. It's important to first create a spiral to connect to uke's center before trying to move it in a direction. If we just try to manipulate our partner's arm, we won't affect their balance at all and they can easily resist us. In this way, the point of connection becomes not where technique happens, but more importantly, it becomes a gateway for sensing and connecting to the attacker's internal structure and movement. In Aikido, one of the most important Kuzushi concepts is the idea of Sankaku, which means triangle. This idea is based upon the fact that human beings are basically two-legged stools. If we take the point of connection perpendicular away from the line of attack, we can off-balance our opponent. The line of attack can be visualized by drawing an imaginary line between the 2 points where the attacker's feet touch the ground. Along this line, the attacker is very strong. If you extend another imaginary line perpendicular to the line of attack to the attacker's front, you can visualize the Omote off-balancing point, which is often called the ikkyo point. The feet and the ikkyo point form the 3 points of the Omote Sankaku. Similarly, if you extend an imaginary perpendicular line to the rear, you can visualize the ura off-balancing point, which is often called the shikaku point. Shi means death in Japanese, so this translates as the death point. Taken together, we should always be able to visualize these 2 triangles relative to Uke's attack and take advantage of them to destroy our opponent's structure. In this clip, we've marked the tatami to demonstrate Uke's 2 Kuzushi Sankaku and asked our Uke to remain static. If we take the point of connection to either the ikkyo point or the shikaku point, it is effortless to cause our partner to collapse or move in order to recover. When we are first exploring the Sankaku points, it helps if Uke remains static and tries not to move their feet. Unfortunately, attackers tend to keep moving and make adjustments, so of course Kuzushi becomes more complicated against more realistic attackers. Develop the next 3 exercises. I've developed the next 3 exercises to apply the principle of Sankaku off-balancing in a more dynamic and spontaneous setting. Basically, there are 3 levels of timing for these exercises. The first level is static, or no timing, in which Uke attacks, Nage blocks or moves off the line, and Uke waits while Nage moves the point of connection. The goal of this level is to find the exact instant at which Uke starts to lose their balance as Nage moves the point of connection to either the ikkyo or shikaku point. This is the principle of what I call the breaking point. Once we have found the breaking point, what our distance and angle must be relative to Uke, and the shape that we must have, the objective is then to meet Uke's attack at this breaking point. At the instant of contact, Uke must already be at the breaking point. It's okay to have Uke attack slowly, but if Uke still has their complete balance when they connect to Nage, it's still level 1 timing. We can tell if we have met Uke at our breaking point when Uke's effort to push or pull against us only makes them more off-balanced. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and check out our other videos on Ukemi, Randori, and new ways to learn and explore Aikido skills. We love it when people share and post comments, and if you use any of the ideas that we've developed, we'd appreciate a link or citation back to our video. Train safe.